Going on a trip with next generation English. We're gonna learn and dive into this magic land. We're gonna find some friends and learn some words. I want to see what you like. Your favorite food, your favorite team. Come in this journey with me. Next generation. Next generation. Next generation. English for you and me. Don't be scared of what you heard. English is not what you think. If you pay attention, you might just dream. Next generation, I wanna learn with you. You wanna learn with me? Hey, come on, let's work together in this. This project is for all of us who want to win. Next generation. Next generation. Next generation. English for you and me.
For those who don't remember who I am, my name is Eder, and I am here with my best friend Natalia. Keep in mind that together we are going to travel and learn more about our culture and region. We love learning about our Caribbean region. Hello, Natalia. Let the audience know who you are and what else we're gonna do in this program.
Hi everyone, my name is Natalia. I am 16 years old and I live in Puerto Colombia, Atlántico. I am really happy to start this English program with you. In this radio program, we're going to learn about different places and people, and we're going to do it in English. Do you like English, Heather? How about you guys? Do you like English?
Of course, I love English and I'm sure that our listeners love it too. I practice English with my friends and my family every single day. In this program, we are going to have different sections. Atlantic News, Sports, Get to Know Me, Let's Play, Listen Up, Get Ready with Me, Reading Nook, and Backpack. Natalia, please let us know what we are going to talk about in each section.
Well, Heather, first of all, we have Atlantic News, where we will talk about current events in our department. For example, information about the quarantine and important things happening in Atlántico. Then we have Sports, a section dedicated to our most important athletes and the sports we like a lot. We will also have a section for interviews called Get to Know Me. We will talk to some of the most interesting people you can think of.
Wow, we are going to learn a lot about our region, sports, and people with those sections. I can't wait. So far, my favorite section is about sports. Okay, what else do we have for our audience, Natalia?
Next, our most fun section, Let's Play. We will play games together and we will have some challenges for you too. It will be so much fun. Listen Up is our music section. We will discuss the greatest hits in English of all time. Finally, our beauty section for all you beautiful people. Get ready with me. We will talk about the latest trends in fashion, makeup, hair, and even health.
I'm really excited to listen to those sections. Let me tell you that I love traveling and discovering new things. That's why in our backpack section, we'll be traveling to different towns from our department. We will take our backpacks and take our imagination to discover more and more about these places. Remember, imagination can take you anywhere.
Yeah, Heather, that sounds cool. I remember that I saw you with many books in your backpack. So let me ask you, do you like reading books and short stories?
You have to be kidding me. Reading is my passion. This is one of my favorite parts of the day.
Well, I think that you're going to love this section, Reading Nook. This is a relaxing section. We will pick a book and we will read it together.
Natalia, that sounds awesome. But I'm sure that our listeners have this question. What is a reading nook?
A reading nook is a place where you can sit and take a breath. It should be a corner, or if you like, it could be an entire room in your home dedicated to your needs and unique personality. Basically, it is your own space to read. Heather, do you have your own reading nook?
Honestly, my favorite spot to read is in my backyard. I have a big tree and I sit under it. It's really fresh. You know, I love nature.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalia. Thanks for listening to this section. Get ready with me. I am glad that today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, clothes. Me encanta hablar de ropa. I am here with my best friend Heather. Hi Heather, how are you doing today? Are you ready for this section?
Hi, Natalia, and welcome back to all our listeners. I'm really happy to start this new lesson on commenting about clothes. So, today we're going to imagine that we are going clothes shopping. Nos vamos a comprar ropa. We are going into the changing room. Vamos a estar en los vestuarios. We are trying on some clothes. Nos vamos a probar algunas prendas de vestir. And we will give you some vocabulary you can use to talk about clothes and how the clothes fit.
Yeah, that sounds great. And then we are going to look at some common comments you can make about other people's clothes or about your own clothes. Es importante siempre saber qué podemos decir sobre la ropa. Let's start.
So, first, imagine you are in the changing room and your friend is with you. And maybe your friend is trying some clothes on, okay? And your friend comes out and your friend is wearing something that is very, maybe very sporty or loose or baggy.
Sporty, loose, baggy. Heather, I don't know what these words mean. I am sure that our listeners want you to explain these new words.
Don't worry, Natalia. I'm here to help you understand this lesson better. Let me explain them to you. Sporty is deportivo or deportiva in Spanish. You can use this word sporty to describe clothes. For example, those t-shirts are sporty. Esas camisetas son deportivas. Don't forget that sporty means athletic. So, imagine, something you wear for cycling, something tie, something for the gym, like yoga pants, anything like this. Natalia, do you like wearing sports clothes?
Yes, I do. I love wearing sports clothes. Tú también mencionaste algo como loose. What does it mean? ¿Qué quiere decir eso?
Sure. Loose is suelto in Spanish. We use this word loose to describe clothes. when the cloth is not tight, cuando no está apretada la ropa. I don't like wearing loose clothes. What about you?
I hate it. Loose clothes are not part of my outfits. I think baggy is similar to loose, right?
Yeah, baggy is ancho or ancha in Spanish. We use this word, baggy, to describe clothes. My friends love wearing baggy clothes.
Okay, so far I have learned 3 words to describe clothes: sporty, loose, and baggy. How do we use these words to comment on the clothes? Quiero saber cómo se usan para comentar la ropa que usan las personas.
So, if someone comes out of the changing room and you want to comment on it, you could say, it's plus the adjective to describe the clothes. Recuerda decir it's y el adjetivo para describir la ropa. For example, it's baggy. Es ancho. It's sporty. Es deportiva.
That's clear. ¿Y si quiero decir que está un poquito ancha?
Well, if you want to modify, you can say it's a bit, like a little. So you say, it's a bit baggy. Or in other way, you can say, it's not tight enough.
It's not tight enough. Ya entendí. Si quiero decir que la ropa no me queda suficientemente ajustada, I can say it's not tight enough.
Yeah, sure. Keep in mind that you can use this phrase with other adjectives. Recuerda que puedes usar esa frase con otros adjetivos. You can basically say, it's not adjective enough. Remember, any adjective that you think it could fit in that phrase.
Me gustaría aprender más palabras para describir ropa. Please, Heather, teach me more vocabulary.
Okay, so far we learned baggy, loose, tight, and sporty. These are adjectives to describe clothes. Let me give you 4 new words: stretchy, plain, flashy, and comfy. I'm going to say them once more. Repeat after me. Stretchy, plain, flashy, and comfy.
We use stretchy, plain, flashy, and comfy to describe clothes, but what do they mean, Heather?
Sure, let me help you with that. Stretchy. So think of the word stretch. Stretch. Stretch your arms. Material that is stretchy is usually, used for sports, but you can also have formal dresses that are stretchy. Stretchy is elástico or elástica in Spanish. Clothes for pregnant women are often stretchy. La ropa de las mujeres embarazadas frecuentemente son elásticas. They are very stretchy. You can stretch them, so you can say it's a bit stretchy, or it's too stretchy, or it's not stretchy enough.
Ah, I see. Many people like stretchy clothes. For example, stretchy pants, to have a little more space to be able to stretch.
Yeah, that's true. Next word is flashy. People say, wow, it's very flashy. Think of the flash of your camera. So when people see your clothes or outfits and they say that the clothes are flashy, this means that they get your attention.
So, flashy means llamativo or ostentoso in Spanish, right?
Yeah, you're right. They are like an advertisement, like a flashy commercial. Think of someone's outfit has almost lights on it. Not literally lights, but it gets your attention like, wow, that's very flashy. If it has very bright colors, for example, it can be very flashy.
I don't like flashy clothes. I like wearing casual clothes. No me gusta la ropa llamativa. Me gusta usar ropa casual.
I see. Next word, it's plain. People usually say it's too plain. Or you can say it's a bit plain. Plain means normal, boring. It's regular, like a white t-shirt. It's plain. There is nothing special about it. It's just a normal shirt, okay?
I like regular clothes. Plain clothes are part of my style.
That's cool. And finally, get used to using this word. It's a very good word, especially if you can't say the word comfortable. You can say comfy.
Comfy? What does it mean?
So, comfy is like the short version of comfortable. It's more of an informal way to say comfortable. You can say, it's very comfy. Yeah, this feels good, right? Like the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Natalia, do you like wearing comfy clothes?
I love wearing comfy clothes. La ropa cómoda es lo mejor.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Okay, guys, that's all for this section. Get ready with me. It was great to learn new words to describe clothes. See you next time in another section of Get Ready with Me.
Hello again, Natalia and listeners. Welcome to another sports section. Today, we are going to talk about sport clothes, ropa deportiva. You know, when we are going to practice sports, it's very important to wear sports clothes.
Yeah, Heather, you're right. We need to wear sports clothes to do exercise. So this is going to be really simple. Heather is going to say the word in Spanish, and I am going to say the word in English. Please write down this vocabulary to practice later. Escribe este vocabulario para practicar luego. Here we go.
Okay, Natalia, here we go. How do you say pantalonetas in English?
Shorts. Let me spell the word. S-H-O-R-T-S. Shorts. In English, we say shorts.
Okay, here we go again. How do you say sudaderas in English?
Okay, in English, we can say tracksuit or sweatsuit. Let me spell tracksuit. T-R-A-C-K-S-U-I-T. Tracksuit. Now let me spell sweatsuit. S-W-E-A-T-S-U-I-T. Sweatsuit.
I love wearing tracksuits. They are my favorite to go running. Okay, Natalia, how do you say camiseta deportiva in English?
In English, we can say jersey. Let me spell jersey. J-E-R-S-E-Y. Jersey.
I love my junior jersey. I wear it to play soccer. Okay, how do you say suéter con capucha o buzo in English?
In English, we can say hoodie. Let me spell hoodie. H-O-O-D-I-E. Hoodie.
I wear my hoodie when I go to the park at night. Okay, how do you say vestido de baño in English?
In English, we can say swimsuit. Let me spell swimsuit. S-W-I-M-S-U-I-T. Swimsuit.
People wear swimsuits to go swimming. Swimming is a great exercise. How do you say zapatos deportivos in English?
In English, we can say sneakers. Let me spell sneakers. S-N-E-A-K-E-R-S. Sneakers.
I have a question. Can I say tennis shoes or trainers?
Sure, those are synonyms. You can say sneakers, trainers, or tennis shoes.
Okay, Natalia. Thanks for helping me with this new vocabulary about sport clothes and accessories.
It was a pleasure to help you with this, Heather. See you next time.
Are you in a reading nook? I hope all of you are now in your reading nook because it's time to be really attentive. We are going to start our segment, Reading Nook. Last section, we started reading Moby Dick and we have an activity to check. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. I really liked this book. I answered all the questions, and for sure our listeners have their own answers too. I really want a 5, the highest score.
Well, Natalia, you will get a 5 if you give me the right answers for all the questions. But don't worry about the score, because in this space, the most important thing is that you learn.
Okay, Heather, I know that the most important thing is to learn, but believe me, I won't make any mistakes. Let's start.
Let's start with the first question. What do whalers have to do when they see a whale?
Easy peasy. When they see a whale, they have to shout.
Great, Natalia, that's right. Who will receive gold?
The first person sees Moby Dick, the white whale.
Yeah, Natalia. Next question. What is Moby Dick's color?
I think that I'm going to get a perfect score. I already said this. Moby Dick is a white whale.
Yes, it is. If you get the next question right, you will get a perfect one. Here we go. Who is Pip?
Pip is a little cook boy.
Wow, Natalia, you are on fire.
Did I get all the answers right?
Yeah, you got all the answers right. You really pay attention to this chapter of this book called Moby Dick. Okay, today we are going to read a new chapter of this book. Natalia, I'm sure that you and all our listeners are really excited to continue with this adventure.
Sure, Heather. Let me remind our listeners that it is very important to pay close attention to this story. We always have some questions to check if you're following the story.
Don't worry, Natalia. I'm sure that our listeners are going to be really attentive. Go ahead, Natalia.
Chapter 4. Our First Whale. Whale! Shouted Tashtigo from the top of the ship. Whale! Captain Ahab came quickly. Get the boats, he shouted. The whale sent a shower of water up into the sky. Suddenly, 5 men came up from below and stood by Captain Ahab. Their faces were dark and they had long black hair. They wore strange white pants and no shirts or shoes. One of the men was older. He was darker and only had one tooth. He wore a strange white hat, so we couldn't see his hair. His black eyes looked only at Captain Ahab. These were Captain Ahab's devils. Ferala, go! Captain Ahab shouted to his men. 3 small boats went down into the water. Captain Ahab's men came too, in their boat. His men were strong and their boat quickly sailed in front of ours. I turned to Pip. I understand now. These are the men. You heard them speaking before. I told you, Pip shouted back. Stop talking and row, shouted Stop from the back. Do you think this is a tea party? Stop always shouted at us, but we were never afraid of him. He always had a smile on his face. Starbuck was the captain of our small boat. He didn't talk to us, but we heard him say quietly, Who are those men? What's Captain Ahab doing? Captain Ahab shouted to his boat from the Pequod, but his men only had ears for Fedallah. Their eyes never left Fedallah's face, and their boat went faster and faster. This was my first whale. Maybe we'll kill it, I thought. I was excited. Every whaler was excited. But why weren't we afraid? Because our heads were full of money, oil, gold. The sky suddenly turned dark with rain, but we didn't go back. We have time. We can kill a whale before the heavy rain comes, said Starbuck. Queequeg stood ready with his harpoon in the front of our boat. Suddenly, the whale was there again. It came up out of the water under our boat. Men and harpoons went everywhere. Then the heavy rain came. In minutes, our boat was full of water. Strong winds took our sails down. The whale left us and swam down into the dark water. After some time, the wind stopped. We waited and they turned to night. We couldn't see anything. Where were we? Where were the other boats? The men weren't angry with Starbuck. The weather can play games with the best sailors. More hours came and went. We were wet, tired, and afraid. Then we saw a large black thing in the water. Was it the whale again? No, it was the Pequod, but the men couldn't see us. It's going to hit us, shouted the Stop. We jumped into the ocean and began to shout for help. When the men on the Pequod heard us, they put ropes down. Then they helped us onto the ship. The other men were there, Captain Ahab's men too. They turned back when they didn't see the white whale.
Okay, this is all for today's Reading Nook. Thanks, Natalia, for reading this new chapter of this amazing book. Reading books in English is really important for learning this language, English. When I read a book, I learn new vocabulary and practice my English by discovering new things in each story. Now, it's time to check your understanding. In this new activity of this book, we have some questions that you need to answer. Keep in mind that all these questions are based on the pages that Natalia just read. Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, let's start. Listen to 4 questions and write the answers. Keep in mind that we'll check them in the next Reading Nook session. Here we go. Question number 1. Who saw the whale? Question number 1. Who saw the whale? Question number 2. Who were the 5 men that appeared on the boat? Question number 2. Who were the 5 men that appeared on the boat? Question number 3. Did they kill the whale? Question number 3. Did they kill the whale? Question number 4. Why did the whalers jump into the water? Question number 4. Why did the whalers jump into the water?
In our next Reading Nook, we will be checking the answers to these questions and we will know more about this short story, Moby Dick. Stay tuned!